right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash. That honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and who also rule well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson going into, the spirit, of, the earth. All right, there's a spirit of increasing judgment. Okay, judgment is indeed increasing in the earth. Okay, more crime is happening. All right, in cities and towns where usually crimes don't usually happen, now more and more crime is starting to spring up. All right, more and more people are acting outlandish. All right, these things is only going to increase because we're at the end. Okay, and it's imminent. The collapse is imminent. People's being pushed to their limits. All right, we're still living in the new norm, which is not the norm at all. All right, it's extremely stressful for these people, man. All the things that's going on within the earth. People are uncertain. All right, about the future. Okay, it's causing people to just say F it, and just and act wild. All right, let me get Matthew 24. This is Matthew chapter 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. All right, and Esau, Edom, the elites, the 1%, Amalek. All right, they created a world system. All right, where wickedness, will ensue. Okay. All right, the whole earth. The scriptures tell you that the gross darkness covereth the whole earth. That's that wickedness. All right, so gross darkness have covered the earth, man. All right, and that's why you have the love of many waxing cold. That's why there's a lot of evil and wicked things that go on. Whether it be publicized or whether it goes under the radar. There's all kind of wickedness being done. Okay, people robbing people, people killing people, people, hooking other people and getting them hooked on drugs. All right, wicked, sex dens and all these different, things that take place that go on. All right, that's iniquity, man, and it's causing these people, these demons, all right, to get stronger within these people. Okay, it's to the point where, people, your average person, damn near got legions on them. Okay, you go, to San Francisco, you see, people with legions on them. That's like a normal thing, you know, and you got people walking around looking at, homeless people that are just talking to themselves, and it's normal. Okay, you have people breaking into cars. All right, that's the love of many waxing cold, and it's only going to get to the point where hey man, it's going to be marauders, people looking, to eat people, and cannibalism. All right, so that iniquity is abounding, man. All right, folly is set in great dignity. Let me actually get that real quick, because really folly is vanity, and vanity is wickedness. All right. This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. And the rich is speaking of those rich in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, rich in faith. Okay. All right. Folly is set in great dignity. All right. That's the thing that gets uplifted. The more wicked you are. All right. The more, evil seeds that you can sow within the earth. All right. It puts you up on a high status in this current world that we live. All right, that's why you have the wickedest niggas always, become the greatest rappers or the greatest artists, not because of their talent, but because of how wicked they are, man, and how the elites can use them, all right, to push or to influence wickedness upon the Israelites, which are you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Seminole Indians, man. All right, because Esau, he's already wicked, that the Bible speaks of. These are the heathen nations. They're already bugged out. All right. But now, Esau, he wants to keep that vibration on the Lord's uh, chosen people, man. All right, and 2/3 of Israel, all right, are gonna stay up under that mindset, of wickedness, serving their own belly, having a hateful eye towards their brother, continuing shooting their brethren, okay, in the streets, all right, robbing their brethren, all right, engulfed in folly and things that have no substance, instead of seeking out Yahweh Shema Shai, all right. 2/3 is going to remain in that, man. But it says, and the rich sit in a low place, all right, because the men of the Lord that are following after righteousness, all right, they don't this world and the men of the Lord, they don't coincide together. There's a separation, all right. And the scriptures say that let me actually get it real quick. Isaiah 59:15, yea, truth faileth, and he that departeth from evil maketh himself a prey. Okay, so the men of the Lord, have to go through, being in a wicked society, have to bear that, just like Lot. All right, when he was in Sodom and Gomorrah, it said he was vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And when you go into the word conversation, it also goes into their deeds. Okay, and we're in that same stead. Okay, we're walking in righteousness, and we're vexed, all right, with everything that go on in this place. That's why when the Lord bring major judgment, all we can do is give thanks to Yahweh Shema Shai, because the scriptures say, whosoever perish be an innocent, man. All right, and this place is full of just wicked people, man. And you go on the internet, certain websites, World Star Hip Hop, it just make you shake your head even more, man. So that's why judgment is increasing. All right, now the Lord have different methods that he used for judgment. The Lord, he'll put a death angel on a bug out, to go and kill somebody or rob somebody. All right, and that's judgment right there. So that's why we're seeing more and more crimes increase. All right, because that's really the Lord bringing judgment upon people. All right, you having people falling, out of roller coaster rides. And it'd be direct strikes too. It'd be that one person, and that's whom the Lord, chose to get at that time. All right, but we're in a time of great judgment, man. Isaiah 59:15, yea, truth faileth, and he that departed from evil maketh himself a prey. And the Lord saw it, and it displeased him that there was no judgment. Okay, because it was seen, the men of the Lord's catching hell. We're on the bottom. We're considered the offscouring. All right. We get looked at, like, hey, like we ain't shit. All right. When we're on the highways and hedges, we're trying to proclaim the ways of righteousness. They call us bums. All right. They say we got dresses on, which really these are a replica of the ancient garbs or the garments that we used to wear. All right. So this place, they hate wickedness. And I mean, Salaki, this America hates righteousness. All right. And what does that, in turn, make the Lord feel displeased. All right. And now we're in a time where the Lord is no longer holding back his judgment. All right. Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So right now, the fact that we're closer, to the Esau shutting down the internet, that just shows you that we're getting ready to enter into that great judgment, the end. Okay, where these people, they've seemed like they've been getting away with all kind of wickedness. All right, but guess what? The Lord is just allowing them to tally it up, because the Lord is getting ready to take masses of people off the earth in great droves. Okay. Let me get Zephaniah 1:14. It says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. All right. And we can see the day of the Lord is near because all these things that are in place concerning prophecy. All right. And within prophecy is heavy judgment. So we see the famine in place. All right. We see the uproars of the people in place. All right. We see the MOTB in place. We see the World War III, which leading to the thermonuclear destruction. We see that in place. All right. So we see the minds of these Americans. These people are losing it. More and more crime is starting to go through the roof. All right. It's starting to be, no matter where you go, they used to have you, okay, the safest cities in America or the safest cities in California, etc. All right. Now the safest cities are, crime is starting to build up there. You know, more judgments, more car accidents, fatal car accidents is happening. All right. Because the Lord is visiting this place. We're getting closer and closer to that great day, man. So it says, the great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Yeah, these niggas, these macho men, all right, the hardest nigga in the hood, all right, these men are going to be as women in that day. They already as women already. Like the Apostle Rakas said, if you a so-called black person and you ain't in the truth, you pretty much a black woman. All right, because that's the attitude that Jake has, man. Is the attitude of a nigga woman, irrational, emotional. All right, always wanted, always got an attitude, your eyes evil towards your brother, your children. All right. So hey man, the Lord is about to bring great judgment, man. All right, you niggas in the hood, man, y'all gonna be, hey man, when shit get real, all right, it says the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. The swollest nigga, all right, is gonna be like a woman in that day, man. All right, and we're approaching that day. There's gonna be people taking matters in their own hands. Let me actually get the Apocrypha. Real quick. It's let me see. It's in Second Esdras. This is Second Esdras, chapter 15 and 15. For the sword, and I'm gonna start at 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. So woe is destruction. All right, and that's what we're seeing the destruction play out right now. All right, we're reaching the peak. All right, the peak is going to be the missiles. Okay, but we're entering into the climax, which is going to be Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation, and then the finale is going to be the missiles, okay, and the deliverance. So it says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. And that's why men shall be afraid. Because people is going to be invading one another. All right, gruesome, horrible deaths is going to be taking place, such as which you see in the cartels down there in Mexico. All right. It says they shall not regard their kings nor princes. So it's going to get to a point where people's not going to be afraid to go to jail or listen to the police or the military. It says in the course, it says, let me see. It said in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Yes, the people's going to start taking matters in their own hands. All right. So, hey, man, that's what people starting to do right now. People's not fearing judgment. You got people groping women in the stores. They don't care about the cameras or anything. And then on top of that, they're getting away with it. Like the police is literally not going after these people, and you got people going around groping women. All right. So there's a heavy spirit of judgment going out, man. And that's the reason why, we have to pray to the Lord for the protection, and to, get closer to the spirit, man, of Yahweh Shema Shai. All right, Psalms 91, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So with that being said, I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai by Shem Chakodash. Shalom. Shalom.